The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Noles will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. This rivalry is one of the most storied, at least in the modern generation of college football, but last year sort of left a bad taste in everyone's mouth in Tallahassee as it just never was competitive.
It was a dominant win by the Canes. I mean, they had 445 yards. Florida State had 248. Like, this was a beatdown. You could clearly see the balance with Miami's offense. Running the football for over 200, throwing for over 200. They did what they wanted at will.
I think that's the thing. You know, everybody went into that one expected to see Cam Ward just light it up. Very pedestrian day for the Hurricanes. Throwing it, you're right, David. It was the Oregon State transfer, Damian Martinez, that went to work on the ground. They were more physical. It's exactly what Mario Cristobal wants.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hurricanes are on the move. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Trying to punch it in. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Scanning the field, it's Beck. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Florida State Seminoles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he ends up taking a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And some room to work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw. It's Beck. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Right back to it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. They'll try to run for it. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Yeah, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? And Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an interconference battle every time they played. But no doubt, David, this game just holds so much more significance to both programs.
Both in the state of Florida. Florida State, Miami, the uniforms are so great. The lineage, the history of the players. So it does. It feels like this rivalry's been playing a lot longer than since 1951.
They'll run it from the gun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Now from inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia State is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over James Madison. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Rush is on him. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, it's Beck. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll just down it right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
The Seminoles will hustle to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? On the move. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
On the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Noles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Right on the money. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McCoy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. To the air, it's Beck. Caught over the middle, it's Daniels. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Canes! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses from Florida State, whether it's Charlie Wood or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. And the heat gets home, they knock him down back at the 45.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback, they get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day, and this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
They've already racked up big sack numbers, it's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Blackwell. Tackled there by the defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Canes send out the punt unit. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
No, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
The offense changing the play. Hard running there. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Seminoles are flying down the field. He'll take it himself.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Makes the catch, it's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning on the Jets. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Noles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Dead center perfect. It's now a 1-possession game, 16-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Coming out with it, it's Marion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's back. Short throw to the sideline. Picks up just a little. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wants to throw again. He's got his man, makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That's reeled in, it's Daniels. Smashes through the tackle. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Daniels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Canes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass, it's Beck. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Behind the chains now on second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's picked off at the goal line. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He slides that just inside the right upright. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's McCoy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. On the run, it's Fletcher. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running to Green. Turning it on. And they'll knock him down. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Punts it out of the air. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Daniels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Now the play fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Bauman. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. On target. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's White. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Now on the move. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Knowles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They'll line up to go for two. Direct snap. It's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point try fails, and the lead remains 10. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running back searching for a hole. Slithers into space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Running into the open space. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Beck. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's White. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To the air, it's Castellanos. He's got him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Daniels. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Now he's going to break the pocket. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. To the air, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the run, it's Fletcher. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Bauman. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A first down run in the red zone. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back. Couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save him with his foot. Oh, that's unbelievable. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Well, that's one the kick would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the move. And it looks as if we got maybe a couple. The Seminoles want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Takes the easy way to the back. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on the first. They have the 1st and 10. He absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That's right where I want this offense.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And that's incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, no flags. It'll be third down. Offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Got it in the middle of his pitch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Using his feet. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. His junior making his first making the stop after a short gain. And you got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. All down at the 18-yard line, a solid return after that interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice pick up on the ground here, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Fletcher. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down. He's got trying to pick up the first down. And the Canes pound to the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th is going to be a tough one. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. They had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. To the air, it's Castellanos. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Noles are in the hurry-up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense is looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Robinson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw it. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Didn't get a ton on the return. The most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this with their own 48. Tossing outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. And the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot or harassment right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and